already die here in HDR and Utah Insta, rolling on the floor laughing.
Already there, yeah. Insta में कैसे तुम्हारा मन है ना? बल देखी ना क्या? Insta में मन मैसेज देखी ना क्या?
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Marquinhos, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Shevchenko. He's had a shot! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Number 24.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Inzaghi. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And it's Isco. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking for the run. And he's had it nicked away. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Distributed tidily. And he whips it in. And it's hoisted clear. In again. Oh, what a climb! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Isco. It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Rice. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had it taken off him. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Rijkaard. Tonali. Isco is the team's great visionary.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Shevchenko! And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Shot, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Marquinhos. Zanetti. Now it's Torres. De Bruyne. Oh, it's come loose. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! About as smooth as it gets. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
The goal
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And then decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things looking so easy, almost too... He's got tall! And that's past the post.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
It's Isco! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys. That has not gone well. Marquinhos. Now it's Torres. And this is Shevchenko. And it's been played through. De Bruyne! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 41.
Both sides then taking this
Coming
chance
on the
to
field
turn to their
is
benches.
Number 19. Kukçu. Substitution.
And it's Camavinga. There will be a throw-in. De Bruyne. Kukçu. Nicely spread. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6. De Bruyne. Coming on to replace him is number 3. Pedri. Substitution in progress. 6 added minutes has been
A
indicated.
reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Zanetti. Tonali has created one goal already. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He goes for goal! And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
He's had a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi proves just a little bit too strong. He's having a go! It's bounced back off the post. And here's Suarez. And this is Cruyff. So we're still where we started right now. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Torres. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Van Bouten getting this one clear. Now it's Luis Suarez looking for the run. He's through here. Donadoni. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Showing good feet. Now it's Tonali. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Donadoni.
Such good technique.
He has found a way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mateus. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nice control. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi, Xabi Alonso. And he whips it in. Rodri getting this one clear. Donadoni. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Quick reminder today, please
And
have
a
your
grossing
entry
half,
tickets at
but we're
hand
still
as it's
where we
time to
started,
announce today's
0-0.
winning lottery numbers.
There's the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Donadoni. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Tonali. Tonali really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to...
Torres! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's had a hit! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. There's a sharp little ball here, and it's Belletti. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. And he's had it nicked away. Tonali, Mbappe. And Torres! What about that from Fernando Torres? He's got himself an absolute peach. And that could well be the winner.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Taking place.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still...
Mateus! Magnificent from Mateus! A finish of true class! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Number 23.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Nepal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Played back in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cruyff! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot.
And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to go one up. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Some really good ball movement. Doué! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And it's Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's an imaginative pass. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball, and that could set him on his... Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Mateus can get it clear. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance! Long ball looking to counter.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Zanetti.
They're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Rodri. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off in...
Big chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Howson is always looking to break lines. There will be a throw-in. And it's Tonali. Donadoni. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Now, can they get him away? Zanetti. Rice. Pedri. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
Substitution.
Now, power or placement? Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And now he has two.
Barcelona, after 68 minutes, is number 5, Neymar! 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 Substitution for Barcelona, number 10, Mohamed Salah.
Both sides then taking this
Number
chance
14,
to turn to their benches.
Van Basten.
Well, this
Coming
is
on
what
the
we've been
field,
waiting for.
Number 9, Messi.
Well, there's your danger man,
Number
a
7,
title that is
Mbappe.
entirely justified.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, important interception.
Nepal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Soboslai picks it up out wide. Drilled in low. And he's managed to get free.
Nepal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's having a go! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22.
They've got a healthy number
Pedri.
of very tall
Number
targets to pick
17,
out from this
Iniesta.
corner.
Number 5, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 4, De Bruyne.
De
Number
Bruyne
11,
is there, and he can
Kukçu.
get that clear.
Number 18, Hazard.
That's a delicate pass. Oh, that was vital. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Tonali. This looks promising. And he shoots! In he goes again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to get it away.
Substitutions taking place.
He's on it. Can he get away? Great ball, a decent chance! No mistake! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! It was a great finish. He put it away with
Added
great
minutes
poise,
has been
dead-eye
indicated.
accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Chance, surely! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Well read, nice interception.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Aimed beyond the defence. No, not quite on the same wavelength. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with Torres! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back into the middle. Donadoni. And that's been drilled. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those...
And Torres! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's really well cleared.
Oh, that's nice.
Look at the space here. Knocks it into space. That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's a sharp little ball here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Chiellini clears it away. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Stoichkov. That's an imaginative pass. Raul. Neymar. Raul. Shot could be a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've played it short.
Good ball, good... And the finish! It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well measured. And this is Torres.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he's got a side of... Torres! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
2 minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Stoichkov. And this is Neymar. Howson cuts it out. Gabriel. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Natal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again. Tonali. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. Time and again they are repelled. He's gone for goal! It's loose. That's another chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Messi. Now it's Griezmann. Fernando Torres. He is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. And the shot! And another try! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Howson getting this one clear. Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's found a way past. And Torres! He has done it! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Rodri. Howson. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking to play him in. And it's Iwobi. Nicely worked. Carvajal. Mateus. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, super ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Donadoni. Donadoni goes on a run down the left wing. And this is Torres. No, it's come to nothing.
Has been indicated.
Iwobi. Now it's Griezmann. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There's the shot! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw!
Number 21.
And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
How would you summarise
traffic
what
to be
we've seen
heavy
today
after
then,
the
Jim?
final whistle
I think we
today.
just saw a team winning
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
The ball goes in. Rodri gets it away. Great vision. And this is Torres. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Gabriel gets it clear. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Gabriel turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's a precious little point. Talking of anyone else here today, Jim?
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
Donatoni. Beckham does really well to win the ball there. Donatoni. No way through. And this is Torres.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And one more try! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Tonali. Fiore. That is good alertness. Rodri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice-looking ball. Donatoni tries to pass it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. There's the shot! They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
What has happened here? He has found a way through. Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. Header! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Torres. And that has put paid to that. Tries to play it through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked...
Chance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass somewhat off target. Fiore. Threads one in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Beckham. Howson spots it and intercepts. That's a cute ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitutions taking place.
Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha has it in a wide position.
Nepal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's been given away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
Oh no, what has happened here?
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rodri getting this one clear.
4 added minutes.
The chip pass hasn't quite come off. Kukcu. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Xavi Alonso. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cut it out. And time is up. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Oh, super! Can he finish? Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Mbappe shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rafinha. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. Now that looks a decent ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Rafinha puts across him. Rodri gets it away. Mateus. And Donatoni tries to pass it through. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Fernando Torres.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Looking to play him in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tonali.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And here's Donatoni. Tonali. He's having a shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, this is a great position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe picks it up out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Donatoni. Rodri does well to get it back. And he thumps it clear. Gabriel. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fernando Torres. And Torres! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Carvajal. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rummenigge, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And it's Tonali. Rafinha. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Any reflection? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now here's the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Nicked it back promptly. Massaro.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mateus. Donadoni tries a shot! And that was very necessary. Tonali. Still goalless. Good ball, good take. Torres! He's done very well to get to that.
Fernando Torres is offering a right smile there.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's beautifully weighted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Spread neatly.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Now he's off and running. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Howson. Tonali.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, Waters! And he shoots! He scored! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Nepal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Tonali, now it's Torres. So what can they make of this? That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. Short changes him with that pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. And it's Fernando Torres. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Tries to play it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Nicely shaped ball. And he's picked out the run. He won't be happy with that one. That's really well cleared. And here's Donatoni. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter.
Shapes to shoot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Carvajal. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Oh, good ball! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's straight offside.
On the field, number 14. Donadoni.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field is number 9,
Carvajal.
Erling Haaland.
Rodri. Carvajal picks it up now. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, this could be a chance. Chooses to go back. Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Tonali.
It's their
Coming
second
on to
corner of the
replace
game.
him is number 10, Kukçu.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Nepal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, well measured. Picked out brilliantly. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
There will be 5 minutes
And
added
very
time.
quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Can he get it through? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's gone for goal! And that is that. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evident. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. Bale really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And he's intervened well there. Madrid finding their passes. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard. Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bergkamp really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's really well cleared. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This for the lead. What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Szoboszlai gets into a good position. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Rodri. He's having a go! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Rodri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance, surely! Decent enough try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Kimmich. Bale. Gabriel. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And back to the keeper. Khan gets it away. Azar. And here's Torres.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kimmich simply refused to be outdone there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bale! Szoboszlai clears. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well
2
stopped.
added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, well played, well played. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, not converting the spot kick will be the subject of much half-time debate, but you know, disappointment on one side and relief on the other, and that can be transformed now into a match-winning determination, so here's to that.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack.
And Torres! It's hit the upright. Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good alertness. That's an imaginative pass. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Tonali. And it's Soboslai. He's shifting through the gears here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tonali. Threads one in. He has a look up. Raul. Adams spots it and intercepts. Now he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted. Tonali. Bergkamp.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's a sharp pass. Great vision. Oh, he's onto this. Bale! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Azar.
Such good technique.
Now there's a fine ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Cruyff, looking for a runner. Great ball, and he's in chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Desperate defending required here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Messi! Oh, crossbar! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain
How would
from
you
parking
summarise what we've
outside
seen
this
today then, Jim?
stadium.
Nepal,
Thank you very much.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect...
He's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for a runner. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. And that's gone loose. He's in a great position here. Nicely spread. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's really well cleared. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, good play on the left-hand side here, and he's managed to get free. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Some really good ball movement. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Soboslai with the clearance. Germany are looking to go forward now. Played back in. Paris ended up in no man's land.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the run. Now it's Torres. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. That is some save from Khan. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Oh, super find.
There will be 1 minute at a
Rodri.
time.
Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Goal! Germany! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Nepal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Donatoni. Donatoni! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Searching pass he's played there. Donatoni. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Now it's Torres. And Mateus. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Great vision. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. Soboslai clears.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No way through. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now it's Berbatov. Messi ploughing through the middle. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Nepal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Mbappe looking to add to his goal. He's come in hard. He can get that clear. It's run loose here. Looking to play him in. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. In he goes again! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Coming on the
Now it's
field,
Haaland.
number 22.
And he's taking...
Oh,
what has happened here?
Number 11, number 18.
Nicely weighted
Mario.
ball.
Substitution in progress.
He's on it, can he get away? Messi. And this is... goes for a shot! Last chance, perhaps. Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute
1
added
minute
time.
to add, according to the board. Looking for options for movement. And time is up. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply, they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Schneider. Now that looks a decent ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Howson. Gabriel. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mateus. And Carvajal. Howson.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Now it's Torres. No, that's been intercepted. Schneider. Can he get on the end of this? That's been slipped through. That is a crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Torres.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he can clear it away. Davids. Cruyff. That has not gone well. Xavi Alonso has a look inside the box. Now it's Torres. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's Tonali, looking tidy in possession here. And they've got rid. Rodri. And here's Torres. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Schneider. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Serginho. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Schneider. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Davids.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Schneider. Now it's Cruyff. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri gets good distance on it. Now it's Cruyff. Mateus. Davids. Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Donatoni. Mateus. Now it's Cruyff. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a shade optimistic.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a pretty loose pass. Howson cuts out the pass. And he's on his way! Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tonali. Donatoni.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No, it's come to nothing. And the referee brings it to a close. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Hello,
Well, a
everybody,
decent
and
draw,
please
Peter,
join
with a
me
good
in
mix
wishing
of
a happy
action and
wedding
plenty of
anniversary
talking
for one of our
points.
fans.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Shevchenko. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's gone backward here. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to get it away. It's roll! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, this is a Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. That's an imaginative pass. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Torres. Played out to the left flank. Great vision. He can get that clear. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! Forward it goes. Tonali. Azar. Hazard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we reach the halfway point, and the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
India penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Rodri gets it clear. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
They get a throw in. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Spread out to the left. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Torres. Over to the left. Hazard gets into a good position. Turns and goes back. Good ball, good take. Seedorf gets good distance on it. Tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And they win it back again. Raul. Shevchenko is having a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Shapes to shoot! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Shevchenko
Oh,
driving
added minutes have been
forwards.
indicated.
And that has been clubbed away. That has been slung wide. He's played it back. Cristiano Ronaldo, brilliantly cut out. Howson gets rid without sophistication. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Just a quick request today for everybody
So
to
there it
please
is.
kindly
What struck you
remove
most
any
about? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
It's a pretty loose pass. Great ball, and he's in here! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has been knocked clear. That's good play. And it's Rodri. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dink through. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mateus. Now that's well seen too. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's the throw. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Xavi Alonso, ambitious ball here. Gabriel. And it's Azar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Timber. And the ball is out of play. Carvajal. Tonali. Looking to play him in. 30 minutes gone. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Mateus. Threads one in. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's quick to get it clear again. Timber. Xavi Alonso. That's a good ball out wide. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0. I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Nepal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Raul. And that's been intercepted. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Closing in on goal. And this is brought... And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Burak Yilmaz is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And this is Forlan. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Torres. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Madrid can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rijkaard gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Mateus really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And claimed it back swiftly. Xavi Alonso. Raul. Forlan. Aims beyond the defence. And he shoots! They've scored! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's roll! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Torres. Now it's Forlan. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Burak Yilmaz! On crossbar! Donatoni. Tonali.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And Donatoni. And this is Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great position.
Chance, surely! It's a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Number 20.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very...
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Tonali. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's played it in low. Yaya Toure. Now it's Pele. Nicely worked. Rummenigge. showing good feet. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
He's having a shot! They've scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. And he's intervened well there. Tonali.
Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Not the most convincing of passes. Gabriel. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Raul. Fernando Torres. He's looking wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that could set him on his way. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pele. Mateus. Rodri. That has been slung wide. And it's Doué.
2 added minutes has been
Mateus
indicated.
spots it and intercepts. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating.
And the shot! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Tries a shot! Chance again? No.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he passes it long. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And this is Raul. He has found the way through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Doué looking to add to his goal.
Nepal really are going about things in the right fashion.
Oh, what has happened here? Carvajal. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Raul! Raul! It's hit the upright.
Raul really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Do it. Raul. And he gets rid in a hurry. That is good strength.
Nepal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Not the most accurate pass. And he cuts out the supply. Doué. Oh, nice touch. Carvajal picks it up out wide. And it's hoisted clear. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And he's taking no chances there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Well read, nice interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Picked out brilliantly. And here's Torres. And time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Shoots! And again! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Tonali. And it's Doué. That's tidy. He's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Kutchu. That's been cut out, well played. Probing pass. So Jim, what do you think? Tries from a long way out. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Tonali can see things, others simply cannot. Now, can they get him away? Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Now it's Lewandowski, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mateus. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, good ball. Chance! And that has been knocked clear. Looking for a runner. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Torres. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely worked. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Torres receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? Goal! Half-time, rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Nepal deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Nepal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Mbappe is onto this, driving through the... He's had a shot! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Big chance, corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Oh, that's delightful. He's tried one! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Zanetti, nicely shaped ball, floated through. Good read, needed to be. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Decent progress down the left.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's following up! Goal! And again they hit the front. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Fernando Torres.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to dink it through. So what can they make of this? Donatoni. Great vision. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Passes short and sharp. Donatoni. And it's Tonali.
Nepal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Shevchenko. I think we're just about done here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Tonali. Time added on 4 minutes. Stojkovic. It's a searching pass. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Hello, everybody,
Nepal
and
truly
please
have
join
the
me
look
in
of a
wishing
well-drilled
happy
outfit.
wedding
Everyone
anniversary for
knew
one
exactly.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like